Hey everyone, it's Kelly! I'm so glad you're here with me today because we're diving into something that affects all of us, our brains, and how we can make the most of them. You know those days when you wake up feeling foggy, distracted, or just not quite yourself? Maybe you're staring at your computer trying to focus, but your mind keeps wandering. Trust me, I've been there too, and it can be so frustrating. I'm always on the lookout for simple, practical ways to clear my head and boost my focus. Recently, I stumbled across something new called the Genius Wave, and it really caught my attention. It's basically a 7-minute audio track that claims to wake up your brain's natural genius, just by listening. No complicated routines, no expensive gadgets, just you and your headphones. Now, I get sent a lot of products and ideas to try, but this one stood out because it promised real results without a huge time commitment. So I decided to give it a shot, and tried it every day for a week. I was curious. Could something this simple actually help me focus better, spark my creativity, or even help me unwind after a long, busy day? I wanted to find out for myself. I'll be honest, I went in pretty skeptical but also genuinely curious. Sometimes the things that sound too good to be true actually surprise you. I mean, who doesn't want to turn up the volume on their inner genius? Whether you're working on a big project, studying for exams, or just want to feel more creative, we all want that extra edge. It doesn't matter if you're a student, a busy parent, juggling a million things, or a professional looking for a mental boost. Sometimes we all need a little help to get our brains in gear. So stick around because I'm about to spill the tea on whether the Genius Wave actually lives up to the hype, and if it could be the secret weapon your brain's been waiting for. So what exactly is the Genius Wave, and why is everyone talking about it lately? At its core, it's a 7-minute audio track designed around theta brainwaves, those special frequencies linked to creativity, deep learning, and even moments of inspiration. As adults, we're often stuck in beta mode, constantly alert, juggling tasks, and feeling frazzled by stress and deadlines. The Genius Wave aims to gently guide your brain back to that creative, focused theta state, the same state where kids learn effortlessly and artists find their flow. Developed by a neuroscientist, it uses carefully crafted sound frequencies to sync with your brain waves, almost like tuning a musical instrument to the perfect pitch. There are no complicated techniques to learn, no hour-long meditations to schedule. Just put on your headphones, press play, and in 7 minutes, you're done. The science behind it, called Brainwave Entrainment, really caught my attention. It's a method that's been studied for years, and it made me think, okay, maybe there's something real here. After all, sound has a powerful effect on our mood, focus, and even our productivity. So why not use it intentionally to boost our brains? What really sets the Genius Wave apart is its simplicity and accessibility. There's no steep learning curve or complicated setup. It's designed for busy people, whether you're a professional, a parent, or just someone with a packed schedule who want real results without a huge time investment. For the past week, I made the Genius Wave a part of my daily morning ritual. Just me, my coffee, my journal, and a pair of headphones. Every morning I'd set aside 7 minutes before the day really began, letting the experience become a small but meaningful routine. The sound itself is gentle and soothing. Definitely not music, but a series of calming frequencies that seem to wash over you. It's subtle, almost like a soft background hum, but it quickly became something I looked forward to. At first, I just felt a little more relaxed, like I'd taken a deep breath. But by the third day, I started to notice real changes in how I felt and thought. My mind felt clearer, and I was less distracted by the usual morning noise in my head. I found myself more focused during meetings, able to connect ideas faster, and even surprise myself by coming up with a brand new show segment on the spot. It was like my brain was firing on all cylinders. My creativity got a noticeable boost. I started humming new melodies out of nowhere and even sat down at the piano just for the fun of it, something I hadn't done in ages. Ideas seemed to flow more freely, and I felt inspired to try new things. The mental fog I'd been carrying around for weeks just seemed to lift. I felt genuinely present, more aware of the little moments, and less caught up in stress or overthinking. Even my sleep improved. I found myself winding down more easily at night, feeling more relaxed, and waking up actually rested and ready to start the day. That sense of calm I got in the morning didn't just fade away, it seemed to ripple through my entire day, making everything feel a little lighter and more manageable. For me, that creative spark and sharper focus were the biggest wins. I felt more productive, more inspired, and genuinely excited to tackle new projects. It wasn't some dramatic overnight transformation, but the changes were real, and honestly, That's what made it so valuable. I get it, an audio track that boosts your brain sounds wild. But the Genius Wave was developed by neuroscientist Dr. James Rivers, and it's grounded in real research on theta waves and learning. The science is easy to understand, and the product is just a shortcut to access that creative brain state while awake. There's a 90-day money-back guarantee, which made me feel safe trying it. No pills, no side effects, just sound. It's gentle, non-invasive, and works with your brain's natural rhythms. In a world of extreme biohacks, the simplicity was refreshing. It felt supportive, not demanding. That's why I felt good about using it and sharing it with you. After a week, I'm genuinely impressed. The Genius Wave didn't turn me into a super genius overnight, but it made me feel clearer, more creative, and calmer. Improved focus and creativity are game changers in my work, and honestly, for anyone. Imagine being more present at work, at home, or with your family. I'd recommend it to anyone in a mental slump or wanting to tap into more potential. 7 minutes a day. So easy to try, and there's nothing to lose. It's not magic, but it's a powerful tool for positive change. If you're curious, give it a shot. Sometimes a little wave is all you need to get moving in the right direction.